With the pandemic era going all around today, COVID-19 has really motivated us or pushed us to really look forward to build up our lung health, which is so critical today. Apart from building immunity, lung health has become a primary focus today. And today I'm going to discuss about various foods that can help you to improve the natural oxygen flow in the body. And like these foods are basically categorized into three categories, so that you can understand what kind of foods and how they are going to help you to improve your oxygen levels in the body. Most of the energy, like your 90% of the energy of the body, is actually dependent on the oxygen. So oxygen basically requires red blood cells for it to be carried or transported throughout the body. So it's very critical to look at the health of the red blood cells for that matter, because it's the RBCs that's going to help you to carry the oxygen in the body. And for all those who are having a low hemoglobin levels or are suffering from anemia, need to boost their RBC count and their hemoglobin levels to really help their easy or free flowing oxygen in the body. That brings me to the first category of foods, which is the iron rich foods. So include iron rich foods in your diet, which includes your dark green leafy vegetables like your spinach, your kale. Then you have broccoli, you have different kinds of beans like kidney beans, you have soya beans, and there are different kind of nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds and all, and even quinoa. So all these are very good sources of iron, and it is essential for us to include these iron rich foods, especially for those who are already having a low hemoglobin levels in the body. And apart from it, it is also important to combine it with the vitamin C rich foods. So your vitamin C rich foods basically includes fruits like your citrus fruits, your lemons, your oranges. Then you have amla, you have guava, you have all kinds of berries like the strawberries, raspberry, blackberries and all. Even mangoes, like which is available right now, is also very high in vitamin C. Vitamin C will help in the absorption of iron. So if you don't have enough of vitamin C in the body, then even if you're taking iron rich foods, it will not be absorbed and utilized by the body. Now coming to the second category of foods, which is the antioxidant rich foods. Now vitamin C, which I've already talked about, also acts as an antioxidant. Apart from it, there are various other antioxidants like your vitamin A, vitamin E, then you have selenium, you zinc, you have polyphenols, flavonoids, lutein, lycopene. There's so many various antioxidants which actually helps to prevent the damage caused to the cells by the free radicals. So it's critical to include antioxidant rich foods. Now how you're going to get the antioxidants? From all the colored fruits and vegetables. Every colored fruits and vegetable contains some or the other antioxidants in it. So, and apart from it, you'll also get it from grains, your legumes, your beans, your nuts, your seeds. Then you have dried herbs like your thyme, oregano, basil. Then you have spices like your turmeric, black pepper, cardamom, cinnamon. There are so many different foods available, and every food has some or the other antioxidants. So in short, it's a balanced diet. So if you're having a balanced diet, if you're having a balance of all the food groups in your diet, you are automatically getting good amount of antioxidants in your diet. But it's very also important to look forward to increase the servings of your fruits and vegetables, or to have a good amount of fruits and vegetables in your diet. And the best way is to have a rainbow on your plate, okay, or in your diet. So if you're having different colored fruits and vegetables, you are rest assured that you're going to have a good mix of different kinds of antioxidants, because some is going to contain vitamin C, some is going to contain lutein, some is going to contain carotenoids, some is going to contain lycopene. So there are so many different category of antioxidants. So if you are going to have a mix of all the colored fruits and vegetables or a rainbow in your diet, you're going to have a variety of antioxidants which work synergistically together to give you its maximum results. So have antioxidant rich foods. Okay, now coming to the third category, which is the nitrate rich foods, or you can also call it to be nitric oxide producing foods, because the foods that contains nitrate actually helps to produce nitric oxide in the body. This nitric oxide basically acts as a vasodilator. Okay, so it naturally relaxes the blood vessels and causes an easy blood flow in the body, and that's also definitely going to promote the easy flow of the oxygen in the body as well. So, and it is also good for people who are suffering from high blood pressure or heart problems, as that acts as a vasodilator. So it also lowers down your blood pressure as well naturally. Such foods examples include your beetroot, your garlic, your nuts and seeds, your berries, your dark green leafy vegetables, your pomegranate. So you see, these foods actually helps in improving the oxygenation in the body. So yeah, definitely avoid nitrates from the processed meats, because that can be harmful for your body. Depend on the nitrates which is basically derived from the plant sources, like I'd spoken about just now, because that actually helps in the natural production of nitric oxide in the body. Okay, so three categories that I've discussed today is your first is your iron rich foods, basically to improve your hemoglobin levels or your RBC count. That will naturally help in the oxygen flow in the body. Then second is your antioxidant rich foods. Then third is your nitrate rich foods, that will also help in the natural oxygenation, improving the oxygenation in your blood. So include all these foods in your diet to improve your oxygen flow in the body. Apart from it, you also have to follow the breathing exercises, the pranayama and different kind of deep breathing that helps to build up your lung capacity, allow more ventilation in your room, take in fresh oxygen from outside. Then you also need to involve into some or the other physical activity. It can be as simple as walking, okay, but have some or the other movement in your body that actually helps to build up your lung capacity again. It improves the nitric oxide in the body. It improves your oxygenation in the body. So that's all for today. I hope you really liked this video and you found this video helpful. If you really like this video, then please like, share and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and also hit the bell icon so that you do not miss on any of my future notifications of the video. Till then, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay strong, and always keep it simple, smart and effective.